Good morning, loves. It is a daily vlog time. So, usually in my life, at this point of my life where I'm at, I would actually be like, I'm fine. Everything is good. I think I might get my second win. But years of therapy and experiences that are similar to some of the things that I'm going through right now lets me know that I am currently in autopilot. Autopilot for me doesn't look bad, and it's not a bad place to be. It is a place where all of my thoughts are compressed into the end of the day, and at the end of the day, I express them individually with myself. But during the day, it's very robotic. I think I've been in this mode for like the last like 2 days, if I'm being very honest. During the day, I have a very clear set in my mind what I need to get through so I can get through the day. And then after the day is over with, I can do whatever it is that I need to do. For instance, yesterday I was just working and I found myself just like hitting the marks. Everything I need to do for work, hitting the marks. I did take a nap during the day just because I wasn't feeling well, and I took some medicine, went to sleep. But I realized that when I get into autopilot, I used to kind of, I won't say judge myself for it. I think I used to be afraid because until you sit with a professional and tell them what you see and what you feel and they can validate that you're not going crazy, it does feel crazy. Even though I am currently sitting right here in this chair looking at this computer, I am also experiencing this moment from as if I was sitting on the side of myself. Like I can see myself talking into my phone. I don't think that there are any people in this world other than people who are kind of neurospicy like myself, or professional therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists that can understand that I literally am watching myself undergo life because my mind is moving so fast that I have essentially split. That is exactly what happened to me as a child and how I developed dissociative identity disorder. Some of you are new to following me, so you don't know that I have DID. DID is a really long way to say I have multiple personalities. When I am extremely stressed out, or when my emotions are extremely heightened, if I am extremely intoxicated, my others or my alters are a lot aware of what's going on in my life. If I am sad or hurt or afraid, one of my alters will probably take over and run my body for me. Now, the experience with my alters running my body is two different things. If I'm extremely upset and I black out, I don't know what they've done. People have videos of me doing things and I'm like, I don't remember that. I legit don't remember it because I was essentially blacked out and my body was being run by the other personalities or entities that have split off from an overactive mind. Since I was a little girl, I've had an overactive mind, and then I've experienced both directly and indirectly some really heavy traumas that have created protectors, so to speak, for me. I also did so much suppressing of my inner child that one of my alters is essentially just a really little anxious girl. I want to say she's about 18 years old. I don't think that she's like a baby. I do know that she's of age. Just because of the way that I've interacted with her in my head. The other way that I switch in and out of my body is from a place of like understanding. Like sometimes it feels like two people sitting next to me and the three of us are like, okay, who is better suited for this situation? Is my youthful, happy self better suited for this situation? Is my rugged, more aggressive self suited for the situation, or am I the mixture of these two women better suited for the situation? As I grow older and get more relation with my girls, I actually do a lot more running of my system. This is what your body is called when you have parts. I run my system more than I have ever in my life. My dominant alter Jada ran my system majority of my 20s. She gave me some memories to remember, even when I didn't remember. And I believe that I met my more docile alter Dominique as I started to get older and I started to be afraid of being as aggressive as I would allow myself to be when I was switching to Jada. Um, my personalities at first were something that I never talked to people about because I felt like people would think that I was either lying or just like bullshitting them. But like I have seen videos of myself talking to a camera and was like, show this to Rika. And it's, and those of you who don't even know my real name, I'm sorry. This vlog is getting so real. Harley is my name that I would prefer for you to call me forever. Please don't ever call me that. But Rika is the name that my mother gave to me. And a lot of you who know me personally. And you probably have called me that under my post. Or you've called me that in real life. I don't mind it. It's just that Harley is the person that I am becoming. And so I prefer that name. But I've had my alters go there and kind of let me know that, like, I'm not in this body by myself. I also have memories of things and places that I know that I've never experienced, and I believe that they come from the women that inhabit my soul or my body or whatever you want to call it. So, when I realized that this was like true about my life, I don't tell everybody, but I do tell people who I tend to be in their lives for a long time. Of course, I told met my alters. He mostly meets them when we're really intoxicated, like if we get really drunk, or at times when we have done other substances like shrooms or other things like that. He's met them. He's met them in situations where I wasn't drunk, just because love makes you go there. And like I said, my dominant alter is very, very protective of me. So if I like cry about something involving him, she will like beat at my chest. And it's kind of like when I'm sad and I start to like zone out, I can hear another voice in my head like, you better not. I can also hear a voice in my head just like crying and catastrophizing what I go through. So the things that I go through in life kind of sit in the middle of the spectrum. And there's a voice inside of me that's like, burn this bitch down. There's also a voice inside of me that's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. And I got to find a way to get in the middle of both of them hoes. As I get older, I get better at it. We all get easier to manage. I think they like being talked about. Because when I started talking about them in my late 20s, I found myself blacking out a lot less in life. I feel like they were just kind of like forcefully taking over when I wasn't talking about them and pretending that they weren't real. As I continue to affirm them, they continue to like provide me a space, me a peaceful head space. And so I'm grateful for it. Shout out to all my neurospicy friends. With my twin, we be vibing. I will talk more about DID, but like I said, I don't like to go longer until the 9-minute mark with our vlog. So what I will say as far as everything that's going on right now with the new journey, my babe will be leaving either late tonight or early tomorrow morning. The service is Sunday, and then him and the baby will be back Sunday night so he can get to work on Monday. To my knowledge, he's going to make it to work on Monday. Monday is also the anniversary of my sister's death, so I'm hoping that whatever's happening Monday, there's not a lot of things happening Monday, because I am still going to go to work, but I just don't need a lot of surprises on Monday, because I don't know where my mental energy is going to be on Monday. So I pray for peace and tranquility on Monday as much as possible. I thank you guys abundantly for being here with me. I can't say that enough. I'm going to try to make it through this Friday with a lot of peace, a lot of calm, a lot of collected, you know what I mean? And that's it. That's it. You guys know that we don't vlog over the weekend. This weekend, I'm just going to rest and get my family's Christmas gifts finished. And, like, I'm going to make them all little baskets. So I'm going to make all the baskets this weekend. So when I go to my mom's house, I can just put them under the tree. That's it. I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here with me. I will see y'all on Monday. We might be an emotional mess on Monday, so I'm going to need y'all. But I thank y'all and I love y'all. I'll see y'all Monday.